Hello and welcome back to Cracking the Cryptic Sudoku. We're on double 5. Now let's begin. Alright, so for classic rules, every row, every column, and every 3x3 box has the digits 1 to 9. Partial crop key. A white dot between two cells indicates that the neighboring digits are consecutive. A black dot between two cells indicates that one of the digits is twice as big as the other. Not all dots are given. So what that says is, let's say uh, we had a little loop here, because in one of them they had it that way. You could do 1, 2, 1, 2, and let's say there was nothing here. This could still be a 1, 2 pair. All right. So now let's begin. Where do we want to look? Well, first, these have to be part of the 1, 2, 4, 8 combo, because 3, 6 can't be another, say if this was 3, 6, then 3, that's not possible. Anyways, the next thing is 1, 2, 4, or 8. I think this cannot be a 1 or 8. Or 8, yeah. And this becomes a 1, 3, or 5. It cannot be 5 because of this spot here. So this is a 2 or a 6. This is a 2 or 4. Alright, so for this part, this and this can be the same. 5 could be in 2 spots. This could be basically any of them. And that makes this any of them. As we don't have a pattern yet, it's not going to do anything. So this is basically almost every digit but 6 and 8. Well, it can't be 7, 9. So that's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you're not an 8. You're not 8. Well, you could still be a 4. Darn it. One could technically be any of them. Alright. Don't really want to write all the digits again. It would be everything but 6 and 8. 9. Okay, same thing. 1, 8. This is not 1 or 8. Or 8. Whatever it is. 1, 2, 4, 2, 4, 8. So 2 and 4 is down here. So 2 and 4 is here, which means this can't be a 1, can't be a 3. Yeah, no, it can't be 5. It can't be 6. This is an 8, 9 pair. Which means this can't be 8. This can't be 8. this now has to be 2, making that 4. Not an 8. You're not an 8. This has to be 2 as well. 1 4 pair out here. Okay, so you can't be a 2. So you're not a 1. You're not a 1. You can't be 1 because this can't be a 2. Means you can't be 2. 3 6 is still in there. And 4 8. Actually, if it's 4 8, you are the 8. 3 and 6 kind of have a lot of mobility at the moment. Now these digits that are remaining, 3, 5, and 7. 6, you're not a 5 or 7, you're a 3, 6. You are a 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Actually, you can't be 7. Okay. And this is a 3, 6. Fortunately, they're on different rows and columns. You can't have a 6 in it, so you're part of the 1, 2 group because of the 4 as well. These have to be next to each other. So 1, 2 is not the option. 3 is definitely not the option because you can't put it near a 4 or 1, 2. 5 is not an option because you need a 4 and a 6 or even a 7. So this is 7, 8, 9. And the last 2 is a 3, 5. Okay. This area would clean up a little. There's not a lot to work with on it right now. Okay, so you can't be a 2. You could be a 4, 8 or a 3, 6. And 4 and 6 is in here, so that's 3, 8. So this... No, I did it backwards. There we go. It's 8, it's 4. If it's 3, it's 6. Any of them, because there's not really anything blocking that. This could be anything but 4. So that doesn't really help either. Wow. How is it with all this? There's still a lot of ways this could work. I mean, it's called double 5. 5 is definitely here. So this is a 5 up here. 5 up here. Pattern for 5. Any of this could still be a 5. It's not just down here. It's just right now I have 5 marked, but all this could be a 5. Same thing over here. All this could be a 5. Right now there's not really anything stopping anything here. The 7. 7's down here. 7's up here. One more and I could be able to move something, but right now we're not there yet. Okay, first off, 1-2 pair can't be a 1-2. Means, well, it could still be a 3 here, but it can't be a 3 here. 4, 5, and 9 still work, and 4, 5, 7 still work. What I gotta also look at is, do I have 2 digits that go on both sides? So like 4, no, because 4 can't go here, because if this was 3, both of these would be 4. So you can't be a 4. Means you're not a 3. You're not 3, and no, you are. You could be 3. You're not a 6. You're not a 3. Okay, that's what I meant. Um, see, so 5, 6, 7, but you can't go the other way. 9, 8, 7, 7, 8, 9, 5, 6, 7, 5, 6, then what? So this is a 7. Perfect. This 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. That can't be a 5. It doesn't really condense any. Now, let's look at this. 3 and 4. You're not a 1. You could be a 2. You could be a 3. You could be a 4. And you can be a 5. These are still possibilities. Actually, this is a 7. There. Still has quite of a property value here. Actually, 7, 8, 9's here, so you can't be there. You're the 7. Perfect. There. There's a 7 here. Point 7 could go here. Could just put this with everything but 4, but that's not necessary right now. Actually, no, what, screw it. I want to show why. Because this can't be a 7 or a 9. So you're not an 8. You could still have those options because 6 and 8 are still there. Still helping each other. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Didn't really clean up much. I thought I was going to be able to destroy some more. Hold on. I'm looking at this wrong. Right here. What is this digit? It's an 8. And the reason being is, if this is 7 or 9, both sides would end up being 8. This is an 8. Does that help any? No, but give me a digit. If this is 2, so let's say this is 1. Oh, I see it. So if this is 2, and let's say we went to 1, this would double and be 2. This would be consecutive, that is 2. So this is a 3, making this a 6. This is, whoa. I'm going to pretend I didn't do that. But I could show you why it's going to be 2. This is 4, this is 8, this is 8, this is 9. This has to be consecutive for 5, this is 1, and like I said, this was 2. I kind of skipped ahead there, but everything's working. There is still a lot of information here that's not clicking for me. 4. 4 is not on either side, so we can't do much there. However, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 9. You're not a 5. Not a 6. And you both aren't 9. The 9. You're the 5. You're the 6. And that broke the 3-5 pair here. This can't be a 6 anymore. 1, 2, 3 is still potential. 7, 8, 9 still a potential. Missing here. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're not a 2. Not a 4 or a 3. You are the 1. You're the 2. We got a 3, 4 at the top. This actually got resolved, so let's go ahead and put the digits. Look at that. The top just got resolved as well. That's the naked single 5. We're missing a 3, 6, and 8. Naked single 3. We got a 6, 8 pair. This is a 6 actually. That's an 8. That's a 6. We got a 3 over here. We got a 5, 6, 7. None of them connect. This is a high number, and look at that. We got a 4 or a 5. And if it's 5, this could be a 6. It can't be a 7. Okay. 6, 5 or 5, 4. Either way, there's a 5 here. So, there's no 5 here. 5's over here. Have here. We got a 8, 4, 9, 8. We got a naked single here, which is a 9. We got a 6 here. We got a 3 here. Okay, what do we missing here? What do we have missing here? 1, 5, and 2. 2, 5. And you can't be a 5. You're not a 2. You're a 1, 2, or 5. 4, 5, 6, 7. If I'm seeing this right. 4, or actually 5, 6, 7's up here. You're a 4. You're a 5. You're a 7. You're the 6. That's still somehow surviving. I made the 9 and 7 up there. You are still surviving. Wow. Okay. Come on. Go 1, 2, 3, 8 or 9. You're not an 8 or 9 or a 3. You're a 1, 2. You're not a 1, 2. But there. 3, 8, so you're the 9. You're a 3, 8 pair. Starting to dissipate a little, but it's still hanging on. 4, 8, 5. 1, 2. You're not a 5. So you are the 5. You're 1, you're a 2. 1, 2, 4, 8. You're not a 4 or an 8. You're a 1-2 pair. Or 1-2. 5, 7, and 3. 3. You're not 7, you're not 5. Finally, 1, 4, 9. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Definitely not a 9 or a 1. You're not a 6. You're not a 4. Now, these two columns are not very helpful for me because of the 1, 4 down below. Much, but this one might. 1, 2, 7. 6. 6. 6 is up here. 7. Or a 1. You're a 2, 6. You're not a 2. Thought I would be able to get rid of these. What about you? I got 1, 2 pair, so there's a 3, 8, 5, and 7, 5, 4? This can't be a 4. Or a 5. That's a 3, 8 pair. So you're not 3 or 8. You're a 4, 5 pair. 4 and 5. 1, 2, 3, 8, and 9. A 3 or a 2. You're a 1, 8, 9. How? If this would break, that would be great, but it's not breaking. So, yeah, there it is. This is a 3. This is an 8. This is a 3. It breaks a little over here. And then it breaks a little over here. Okay, we got a 189 triple here, so you're a 7. Okay, second, this is now a 2 or 8, so this can't be a 2. Here's the problem. 1, 2, 8, 4. 1, 2 could still be here. 4, 2, 1, 1 and 2. So what was that? If this was the 1, this would have to be 4. But if this is 4, this has to be 2. And if this is 2, I would need a 1 on both sides. So you are a 1. There we go. Or 8, 2, 8, 9, 1, 9, 1, 1, 2, 6, 2, 1. That was tricky at the end. I'm not sure why it's called double 5. I'm sure there's a way to solve it using the 5. But I didn't really see that. Anyways, With that, we're going to end things here. If you enjoyed, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Thank you all for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye.